Hey everyone! Today, I'm reviewing Follow Carlo Yaar on Amazon Prime, a reality show starring Uorfi Javed and her family. Uorfi, who's known for her bold and unique fashion choices, brings her raw, unfiltered personality to this series. It gives us a behind-the-scenes look at her daily life, her struggles, and her strong bond with her family. What I love most about the show is how it balances Uorfi's vibrant social media persona with her real-life vulnerability. We get to see a side of her that's rarely shown in public, especially her interactions with her sisters, which are full of warmth and humor. But while it's refreshing to see this authentic version of Uorfi, the show doesn't stray far from drama, as it dives into the challenges of living in the spotlight. It's a mix of lighthearted moments and emotional revelations, making it an engaging watch for fans of Uorfi and reality TV lovers alike. Uorfi Javed and her siblings have been deeply affected by the trauma of growing up in a broken home, where they endured abuse from their father. This painful past has left lasting emotional scars, shaping the way they relate to one another. The siblings often find themselves entangled in unnecessary drama and frequent arguments when they're together. These conflicts, while sometimes appearing trivial on the surface, stem from unresolved pain and the defense mechanisms they've built over the years to survive. Their shared history of tolerating abuse has created a bond of resilience, but also left them struggling with trust, anger, and the need to protect themselves emotionally. The weight of their childhood experiences continues to affect their interactions, reflecting the complex dynamics of healing from a troubled past. In Follow Carlo Yaar, Uorfi Javed strips away the glam and bravado, revealing her raw vulnerability in a way that makes the show feel authentic and real. She isn't afraid to show her true self, embracing both her strengths and flaws. Uorfi opens up about being a workaholic, someone who knows exactly what she wants and works relentlessly to achieve it. Despite the criticism and assumptions that she's taken shortcuts or done wrong things to get ahead, Uorfi is brutally honest about her journey. She admits that her career has been largely built on being spotted by the paparazzi, but this only highlights her business acumen and savvy understanding of the entertainment world. Uorfi knows how to capitalize on the attention, and she's unapologetic about her ambition and the steps she's taken to succeed. She's not afraid to go after what she wants, making it clear that her drive is what truly fuels her success. At times, Uorfi's condescending tone towards her sisters was off-putting, especially when she pointed out their lack of success compared to hers. She often reminded them that they aren't as accomplished or focused as she is, which felt unnecessarily harsh. While Uorfi is undeniably driven and clear about her goals, this attitude made it difficult to empathize with her in those moments. Her success is commendable, but belittling her sisters for not being on the same path came across as dismissive. It highlighted a more divisive side to their sibling dynamics, where instead of supporting or uplifting her sisters, Uorfi seemed to create distance by emphasizing their perceived shortcomings. This behavior detracted from the otherwise genuine bond they share. Uorfi was once invited to a high-profile event, which she was excited to attend and had carefully prepared for. However, at the very last minute, her invitation was unexpectedly canceled, and she was asked not to come. The abrupt rejection felt like a slap in the face, leaving her hurt and humiliated. She had put so much effort into her appearance and was looking forward to making her mark, only to be denied the opportunity without explanation. It felt deeply personal, as if her presence wasn't valued or respected, making the experience even more disheartening. Zakia, the mother of Uorfi Javed, endured years of abuse from her husband, having been married at a very young age. Her husband's frustrations were primarily rooted in the fact that she gave birth to daughters instead of sons, which fueled his harsh treatment. Zakia tolerated this cruelty, all while raising her daughters in an oppressive environment. Her husband was extremely controlling, forbidding the girls from going out, and imposing strict limitations on their freedom. His authority extended so far that, just 6 months before their final exams, he demanded that Uorfi and her sister Orusa drop out of school. Zakia's resilience in the face of this abuse is heartbreaking. She was trapped between protecting her daughters and trying to survive in a household dominated by her husband's toxic, patriarchal mindset. Orusa has shown remarkable strength from a young age, stepping up to protect her mother when her father's abuse became physical. She bravely stood against him, refusing to let his violence go unchecked, and this fierce sense of responsibility extended to her taking on work at an early age to support her mother and younger siblings. Orusa's determination and resilience have shaped her into a strong, independent woman today. However, the trauma of growing up in an abusive household has left deep emotional scars. While she projects strength outwardly, the lasting effects of her father's abuse linger beneath the surface, manifesting in the challenges she still faces in processing her past and healing from the psychological damage. Her strength is undeniable, but so is the weight of the emotional burden she continues to carry. Uorfi Javed stands out among her siblings not only for her striking beauty but also for her sensitivity, which sets her apart from the more outwardly tough personalities of her sisters. While her siblings have developed a hardened resilience due to their difficult upbringing, Uorfi carries a softer demeanor, often more emotionally vulnerable to the turmoil they've all faced. Despite this, she is deeply loved and supported by her family. Uorfi is currently in a relationship with Sahel, who also happens to manage Uorfi's work, creating a unique dynamic within the family. Though she might appear more delicate, her inner strength shines through in the way she navigates the complexities of her relationships and the emotional challenges that come with her family's past. Dolly, the youngest of the Javed sisters, mirrors Uorfi's bold and ambitious personality, eager to follow in her older sister's footsteps and enter the entertainment industry. However, her decision to forego completing her education is a troubling aspect, as education is an essential foundation for personal and professional growth. Despite this, Dolly is determined to carve out her own path in the limelight. She's also fiercely loyal to Uorfi, often siding with her during sibling disagreements, showing how deeply she admires and supports her big sister. While her aspirations are admirable, it's clear that balancing her dreams with the value of education would benefit her in the long run. Samir Javed, the only brother of the Javed sisters, comes across as more reserved and detached compared to the rest of the family, especially Uorfi and Dolly. Unlike his outspoken sisters, Samir maintains a quieter presence and wasn't heavily featured on the show. His distance hints at some discomfort with how Uorfi lives her life in the public eye and her unorthodox career choices. He also seems disapproving of Dolly's desire to quit her studies to chase fame and quick earnings, reflecting his more traditional values and perhaps a desire for his sisters to take a more secure, grounded path. Samir's reserved demeanor suggests he's not entirely on board with the dynamic of Uorfi and Dolly's bold decisions, which might explain why he remains on the sidelines rather than fully participating in their ambitions. Uorfi and her sisters were deeply wronged by their father, who imposed too many restrictions and subjected them to emotional and physical abuse. This oppressive environment has left lasting scars, which they are now bravely addressing through therapy. Their story highlights a crucial lesson: excessive control and harsh parenting do more harm than good. Instead of nurturing well-rounded, confident individuals, it often leads to rebellion and emotional trauma. Children need guidance, not suffocation, to grow. When parents impose too many limits, it stifles their children's ability to think freely and make sound decisions, ultimately harming their development. The Javed sisters made a commendable attempt at creating their own reality show, following in the footsteps of the Kardashians. They tried to keep the show as real and unfiltered as possible, giving viewers a glimpse into their lives, complete with family drama, emotional moments, and their everyday challenges. If you're a fan of reality TV, follow Yaar could be a fun watch, especially for those who enjoy seeing authentic family dynamics play out on screen. One of the most memorable moments is a bonus scene where Uorfi breaks her tooth and fearlessly shows it on TV without any hesitation, further proving their commitment to keeping it raw and real. The show offers a blend of entertainment, drama, and personal insights, making it an interesting addition to the reality TV space. If you're looking for something fun, relatable, and a bit over the top, follow Yaar is a must-watch. Let us know what do you think about this reality show in the comments below.